And now for this next section, we're gonna need our hand weights. We're gonna actually start on our hands and knees. So just let the weights be off to the side to start with. And now let your fingers be nice and grounded and separate your legs. And we're just gonna do a couple of what I'm gonna call extended child's pose. And just bring it back. So you can have your legs as close together or as wide. I like my toes actually touching when I'm doing child's pose, and it's just a personal preference. And now with this next time, you're gonna bring it up. Palms are gonna be under your shoulders and find 4 rounds of cat and cow. And now from here, you're gonna take one leg and extend it back. And I want you to press through your leg, press through your toes. So now you're pressing, and then I want you to soften your knee and press it back through your heel again. So it's an Achilles stretch here. So if your feet are really tight, stretching through this stretches the whole back of your foot, but the whole arch of your foot. Let's take this thing like 2 more times. Now, I'm gonna give you some options. We're gonna go into a side leg series, but you can do it with or without a hand weight. So if you're gonna choose to do it with the hand weight, you're gonna place the hand weight behind your knee, and you're gonna squeeze the weight with your knee. So you have to keep your leg flexed, and we're gonna open it to the side. So that, again, this is with or without the weight. And keep going here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now from here, keep the weight there if you're using it, and you're gonna press that leg up to the ceiling, like you're putting a footprint on the ceiling. And keep going for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now pull that knee in towards your chest and then all the way up. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So lower your knee, take the weight out, and I want you to extend yourself back into child's pose. Now from here, I'm gonna just turn around so I can demonstrate on the opposite side. So let's find 4 cat and cow before we go into the leg portion. Okay, last one. Now if you're using the weight, take it and place it behind your knee and lift that leg up off the mat. And then you're gonna open it to the side and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now flex your foot and bring it, press it up toward the ceiling and then down. The leg is not touching the mat here. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now draw your knee to your chest and then press it all the way up. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your leg, take the weight out, and set yourself back into a child's pose, really stretching and elongating. And now as you come up this time, Find yourself coming to a seated position with your legs crossed. I want you to just bring your hands to your knees and just scan your body. And let's turn your head to the right and center, left and center. Tuck your chin to your chest. And now keeping your hands on your knees, let's find some abdominal cat and cow. Now we did it on the mat, but I want you to reverse it here and take it back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit nice and tall. Let's find a twist here. Bring it back to center. Keeping your hands on your knees. Let's find some abdominal circling and just circle 4 times on each side. And now pause and let's reverse it. And now from here, I would like you to just extend your legs straight out in front of you. Bring your hands to rest. Let your upper back, almost like you're cascading over your legs. I want you to just roll back and open, like you're receiving, I don't know, a big beach ball. Somebody's throwing it at you and you're catching it. And continue for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now extend your right leg out, followed by your left. I want you to just sit with your hands resting either on your shins or your upper thighs or your hands on the floor. And just sit with your face forward, maybe even your chin tucked. And I just want you to pause and find gratitude for a minute. Number 1, for how wonderful our bodies are. And maybe even other gratitudes that you may have in your life. Thank you for joining me for this short little video. And I'll see you next time around.